Hi guys, welcome back to StarrSoaps channel. Today I am making a coffee soap. I'm going to call it Chai Latte, and I'm using olive oil, soybean oil, castor oil and coconut oil. I also have coconut milk in here, 100 mils of coconut milk, which I did a water discount for, and I'm going to be using coffee fragrance oil and vanilla fragrance oil. I'm going to be doing a design where the main part of the batter will be uncoloured because I'm thinking the vanilla fragrance oil will turn it brown, and then there'll be a sprinkling of the coffee grounds, and then I'll dollop white on the top and then put some coffee beans on the very top. So that's the plan. Let's get soaping. To get you in the mold. Hey guys, welcome back to StarrSoaps. This is the crazy cutting of this weird soap that was supposed to be this lovely delicious coffee mocha soap. I had this wonderful vision for it, and of course the fragrance oil decided not to be my friend, and it caused havoc with my soap batter. So, being the kind of soaper that I am, I did not give up. I do not give up. And I went ahead with my plan, so I'm going to try and cut this soap, and we're going to see what happens to it throughout its curing phase. If it improves and becomes something that I think I could use or sell, which, look at that, I mean, ooh, it's probably like one of the worst soaps I've ever made. I'm embarrassed, but I am committed to showing you guys, excuse my croaky voice, I'm committed to showing you everything in my soaping journey, including my fails, and this is a fail, but I want to believe that maybe it will come right. So I'm going to try. I'm going to give it its curing time and see what happens. At the end of its curing time, if it's still horrible like this, it will get rebatched, obviously, due to that strange texture that has happened because of the fact that the soap, what's called riced, due to my vanilla fragrance oil. And I've learned my lesson. I have a good supplier now of good fragrance oils, and I feel really happy about that because I can buy fragrance oils that I know will soap well and smell fantastic in the final soap and not do things to my soap like what this one has done. But anyhow, there it is, all chopped up. That is my Cafe Mocha soap. So you can see what I mean about this weird texture. It almost looks like some of the oil has just decided not to saponify at all, and there's like little pockets of this oil in there. So it'll be interesting to see as the air is able to get to each bar now that they're cut, if anything changes, if that improves, or does it get worse, or what's going to happen. I really like how the tops came out, so at least I know I can do that again when obviously with a decent soap underneath, and that will look great. But yeah, this is my Cafe Mocha soap. It would have been great. The coffee fragrance oil would have been fine if I hadn't have used the fragrance oil of the vanilla, but never mind, we live and we learn. Hi guys, welcome back to the mission that is my Cafe Latte soap. Here it is, all cubed up in here. Basically, as you just saw, the fragrance oil of the vanilla kind was not cool, and it caused it to all just go horrible on rice, which caused all the soap, even once it's all cured up, to have this sort of weird texture through it. I don't even know if you can see that because my camera sucks, sorry. But yeah, basically big chunks of not even saponified oil or something like that was going on. So I've put all of it in here cubed up with also 100 mils of coconut milk that I made. So there's coconut milk in there and the soap, and then that's it at the moment. And I was going to add in a little bit of stearic as well, not much. Found it! Two. My main reason for adding that is to end up with a hard bar at the end, and also just helps, I believe, to bring everything together, to combine everything, which is really important. So, crock pot goes on low, lid goes on, and I go away for half an hour at least. And as you know, I struggle with this bit, but I'm going to go away. I'm going to time myself, and I'll come back in half an hour and have a look at it then. The other thing that's in here, because I used it on the top of the soap, is coffee grounds. So of course they will no longer be just on the top, they'll be all throughout the whole soap, but they'll act like an exfoliant in the soap, so that'll be great. Okay guys, so I'm back again after half an hour, 40 minutes probably. It's smelling pretty good, it's definitely doing its thing. I'm just going to turn the crock pot down to warm now, so off the low function and down to just the warming function, and give her a stir. I've decided I've got some pumpkin chai fragrance here, and I'm going to add that at the end of the cook. Wow, that's cool. I'm liking how transparent and stuff that's looking. Still feels like it needs a bit longer though. So yeah, I'm glad that I've just turned it to warm and not off altogether. I'm just giving it a stir now, really, more than anything else, just to help the chunks to move around throughout what's already melted, and just kind of like give them a chance to get melty as well. Right around the edges, and just smooth it all back down again. These little coffee grounds all through it, and it does still smell really like coffee. It's just that it smells to me, and this is actually what it smelled like out the bottle as well, which is why I didn't like it, and I was using the vanilla fragrance with it, like a really sort of a bitter coffee, and I don't like that. I need to look for, rather than coffee fragrance oil, I need to look for like cappuccino fragrance oil or cafe latte, because that's what I want. I want that sweet, creamy, delicious scent of, you know, an indulgent coffee. Whoop. Spoon. So yeah, and I'm not getting that right now. Instead I'm getting that bitter coffee scent, which is true of coffee, but it's not what I'm going for. It's just not what I'm going for. Go away for another 20 minutes or so, and I'll see you then. back again. So it is just looking absolutely perfect now for me. I'm happy to put it in the mould. I just added a tiny touch of this pumpkin chai, and it smells so good. I can't believe it. So I'm just going to put the lid on and let it cool, and then come back and smell it again. And if I feel like I want to add another little touch, then I will, because usually that's my rule of thumb. I'll usually add once it's cooled, but I just wanted to add the tiniest bit to see, you know, if it would work with it. And it does, and it works really well, and it smells really good. So this is going to be my Chai Latte soap. I'm just going to, like I say, put the lid on it, let it cool a little more, come back in just a moment and add a little more fragrance, and then it's all going to go into the mould. Yay! And it's time to do the all important moulding of the soap. I decided that I'm not going to add any extra colour, so there's not going to be any cocoa powder going in it, it's just going to stay like this. But I think I will make some white soap and centre in chai, the pumpkin chai there that I have, and pipe that on the top for that sort of creamy latte look. That's what I've decided. So I'm going to go ahead and add another sort of 5 mils or so. Perfect. That lovely gorgeous fragrance, so delicious. Just give that a nice stir through. Oh yum, that just smells so deliciously good. Right. And now for the fun job of pouring it into the mould. I never like doing this with this kind of soap. Always have a hard time with this. Usually ask for Big B to help me, but he's not here, so I'm just going to have to do it. Why I say I'm so impressed is because of that texture that it has, like that. It's really nice. I'm almost fearful that it won't set up because of how lovely and fluid it is now, but it's still really lovely and warm, so I'm going to have all the hope that it will set up for me. I've had quite an exciting soapy day today. I network with a lot of other mothers, and they all kind of started a thread about natural body products today, and my name was mentioned. I was tagged by one of the other mothers who had bought my soap before, saying how much she loved it, and it got me a lot of attention. I've tried to fit too much soap in my mould. Anyway, what I was trying to say before that disaster happened is just that I got some attention. I got some orders that came from it, which was exciting. Some ladies wanted to order for themselves, and someone ordered for their mother-in-law, and yeah, it was exciting for StarrSoaps. So yay! Okay, so there's my soap in the mould. So that soap's really delicious. It's really gorgeous. It lathers up really well, which is cool. It's always an important aspect of it, because I just had some on my hands and it was going hard on my hands as well. So that means that we should have a nice solid soap here. This is one of the best rebatches I've ever done. I'm so impressed at myself. Woo woo! So there it is. There's the Chai Cafe Latte. Chai Latte. The Chai Latte soap. Okay, hi guys. I'm back again. And now I have my lye solution all ready to sieve into my oils there, which actually have coconut milk already blended in, which is why they look opaque. So now I'm just going to sieve in my lye solution. So I decided I was going to do something on the top after this thickens enough that I can actually plop it on the top of my soap, and then I'll sprinkle the very top of that with cinnamon, just like they do with the real chai tea or latte. It's doing something weird. I'm not a happy camper. What can I do? Can I still drizzle? It's like, it's racing. Damn it. Oh, it's so frustrating. That's weird, it seems to have brought it back. It's not thick enough to do what I want to do though. Okay, well it seemed like it was trying to rise, as you can see on my spatula. It definitely seemed like it was trying to separate, but by just keeping on mixing it, I seem to have been able to bring it back together, sort of. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Yeah, because it's given me a much better consistency. What a crack up! So it's going to be a drizzle again, because that's the best I'm going to be able to achieve, it looks like. But it's lovely consistency that it's come back to, so I'm extremely happy about that. And then I'm just going to top it with a little sprinkle of cinnamon. It's like real chai tea. So that's the little one done. Big loaf. Seeing this? Yep, sort of seeing that. I'm just sort of drizzling the soap over the top. It's supposed to give that cream on the top of the coffee look. That's the plan anyway. It's just still a little bit too liquidy and it's trying to bloody go off the sides there. It's not the plan. Get back up there. So that's as much of that I'm going to get on there. And then just a little sprinkling of. Alright. So there is the finished chai latte log. Okay, so we're back again on the next day of the soap mission, first thing in the morning, and I'm just going to give a little press on this one to see if I can't release it, because if it comes out then that's a good sign that the other ones will too. Be my friend and come out. Come out and say hello to all the nice people in YouTube land. So this is like the little bonus chunk of soap. The bottom of it looks terrible, but the top looks cute. Alrighty, here's the final log of the chai latte soap, and this is what it looks like along the side and on the bottom. I didn't film taking it out of the mould because I had a funny feeling that it was going to be a bit of a drama. And that's how it looks. And it smells really good. I'm actually really happy with that. So what we have is coffee and vanilla and chai in the base, and then just chai along the top with a sprinkling of cinnamon for decoration. I like it. I like how the final bar looks. It's closer to what I've envisioned, both in look and smell. reminds me of cake with a cream layer on the top. It's supposed to be like a cup of chai coffee. You've got your ground coffee in the soap base for exfoliant and cinnamon on the top. Alright, the last 2 bars. Awesome. So I'm really happy with that. It's really sweet, it's really delicious. So here is my final chai latte product. What an effort that was. This is a kind of a sticky soap to the touch at the moment, but it's going to just cure up really lovely. And it's going to be a really nice soap. I'm actually really happy. I feel like I rescued something that could have basically turned into rubbish and just been nothing. Which was supposed to be this big top, and I couldn't get it on there, and I had the issue of it rising and then it coming back together. And honestly, this soap has just taken me on a journey, I tell you what. So yeah, I'm really pleased to have come here, to be finally here at this stage of the journey, able to show you this final product. And yes, hopefully it will just be delicious. It smells amazing at the moment, so hopefully it'll just continue to cure and just keep smelling good like that. It smells like really coffee-like down here, and then this is all very like sort of spicy and cinnamon, and oh, it's really good. I like the way they look. They actually almost remind me of Pop-Tarts or something. So yeah, very happy all in all.